This is Ben.
Brandit.
We'll just be chatting.
There you are. Hello, Brand Stars. How are you doing today? This is Brandit, second edition of Brandit, and my name is Julia Oko Jax. I was just scrolling through this. You remember the definition of brands by Shelley Lazarus that I shared with you last week? It was quite a mouthful, and a few people came back to us to say, what did you mean about some certain parts? So I'm going to try and break down what I believe is the most crucial part of this entire definition. Because when we get it right, we will all understand it. Now, Shelley Lazarus, who is, for me, one of my woman crushes, she's a former chairman of Ogilvy Worldwide and a name in advertising worldwide, bar none. As she said in her seminal piece, Unraveling the Brand, a brand just isn't what you say it is. A brand is the totality of what the consumer experiences. Now, what does this mean? This means that you may create the brand, you may build the brand, but you do not own the brand. You are the custodian, caretaker, midwife of the brand. Guess who owns the brand? The people who consume it. Your customers, your clients, whoever consumes that brand. So if it's a service, you are the brand custodian. The people who come to you for consultancy or coaching services, those are the real owners of the brand, and they can make it go either way. Now, if you are selling, let's say, a fast-moving consumer goods like water, okay, it reminds me to take a sip. Stay hydrated, guys. Yes, like water, like beverages, like food, anything. There are people who are influencers, and these are influencers not in the sense that we know them as celebrity influencers or macro influencers now, but the children in your house, they own the brand. If you tinker with the formulation, the taste of the brand, they know it immediately. Their parents may not know it because the parents do not consume the brand, but they know it and they'll react immediately. Remember this if you don't remember anything else. Consumers vote with their feet, and in these days, they vote with their feet very quickly. Once something changes and you don't do anything to ameliorate that situation, they're off. They're off. Consumer loyalty these days is like hen's teeth. And when you find a hen with teeth, please let me know, because I'd like to find that hen as well. So what are we saying? Essentially, when you create your brand, do everything you can to make sure that you identify your audience. Who are the real owners of that brand? Have no doubt in your mind that you are a custodian, midwife, a caretaker of the brand. Put everything in place, all the touch points, from the way people answer the phone, from the way the packaging is. Do not just change the packaging on a whim. Ask people, what do they feel? There's some years ago, some of you watching this may remember, there's a soft drink that tweaks its formulation, right? And consumers just reacted by not buying. They just didn't buy it, and they had to go back to the old formula. And that was a lesson in know who has the power. The consumer has the power. So it's a lesson in humility. It's also a lesson in wisdom. Once you know who owns your brand and you know who you are actually creating this brand for, then everything you do will fall in place. So that's our conversation for this week. I hope this has been very useful to you, because by next week we will break it down to how to know your audience, how to also speak to them, what their pleasure points are, what their pain points are, and how they can become your advocates. So take care, and this is Julia Oko saying peace and love to all you brand stars out there. Keep shining, okay? Bye for now.